the Trading College podcast. Thanks for joining us and remember to subscribe for future updates.
Welcome back to the next episode in our very popular podcast here at Trading College. On this episode, we're going to talk about discovery phase. What is discovery phase? Well, if you're brand new to trading, then you don't know much about it. You don't know how you want to trade. How long is it going to take for you to be a successful trader and be consistent? Or what type of trading in particular that you want to do? And what I mean by that is, do you want to be a day trader, a swing trader, or an investor? Day trader is somebody that makes money for the morning session, like this morning. Took the Euro trade. 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. I'm out the trade by 9 a.m. That's a day trader. The trade's closed with a profit. I'm done. Swing trader, you buy today and you hold it for a few weeks to maybe even a month. Okay, that's swing. Investor, you're buying today, you're holding for several months longer. That's the different types of trading time frames, okay, time distances, where you're holding the trade for that period of time. And when you're new and you're coming into trading, sometimes you don't know what you want to do. You don't know whether day trading's right for you or swing trading's right for you. And so you go through a discovery phase. This is why working with a mentor one-to-one is good, because you get to that discovery phase decision quite quickly. So at the start of trading, you go in, and we're going to talk about the three things here to help you with the discovery phase. So you go into trading, and you start to feel like you want to do some day trades, and you place some day trades on a 2 or 5 minute chart. And, it doesn't go great, or it does go great. And then suddenly you've got a decision to make, I really like this, or I really don't like this. And that's what I mean by the discovery phase. And that's not the type of trading you want to be doing, okay? You feel like then that this isn't for you, and you want to go into longer term stuff like swing trading, where you can buy something today and hold it for a couple of weeks. Why may that be the case? And first, let's just think about three things that you might want to ask yourself while you're in discovery phase, while you're finding out what type of trader you want to be. And what you need to do here is learn fast and trade slow in the discovery phase. The first thing is to get to the point of what type of trader you want to be, or which will suit you, is to think about your actual personality type right now. Close your eyes, just sit back and think about what you're like, i.e. your personality style. Are you a detail person? Do you like detail and perfection? Or are you someone who just looks at the bigger picture all the time? Or are you someone who gets impatient? Or are you someone that is too cautious? And this is what we do on mentorship with students. Go through their personality profile, and they get the answer, and they know exactly what they are. So if you're someone that's impatient, then maybe day trading is right for you, where swing trading is longer and slower, might not be right for somebody who's impatient. But also day trading, you've got to be patient. You've got to wait for the trade signal to get into the trade, okay? But things are faster. Think about your personality type. Okay? If you're someone that likes lots of detail, we've got engineers that are on our programs. They like technical analysis and looking at the bigger picture, and they do it slower. Everything's much slower. So they wouldn't probably suit a day trader, because everything is slower and they want certainty. All right. And they want that they know that they're drawing their trend lines right, and that the signal on a chart is the correct signal. Where someone that's impatient, can't be bothered to draw trend lines, can't be bothered to go through all of that. Okay, so think about your personality style. And as I said, in our mentorship programs, we use reports that actually give us the student's personality type, whether they are born with that personality, or whether, I think it's about after the 5 years you start to embed your own type of personality. And what the reports do, they give us the natural personality, what you were born with, and then the personality type where you adjust it to your job. So are you someone, for example, that acts differently in work than when you're out with your friends? Okay, so when you're in work, i.e. trading, do you do things differently? Do you act differently? I'm sure there's plenty of people that can say that is the case. You're completely different to how you are normally outside. You're normally a cautious person, very cautious and caring and making sure that everything is, you're not a maverick. But when you can start trading the markets, you become this maverick and crazy day trader that, is doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Number 2, think about the time you've got to be able to day trade or trade in general. So if you're working all the hours under the sun, you might not be a day trader because it takes time. You've got to sit at your charts. When I trade the morning move, which is from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., either side of that I can trade, okay? 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I can trade either side. But really the main moves in the morning are 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Think about, have you got that time? If you're a parent taking your kids to school, have you got the time to do that window of opportunity? As a day trader, you could trade in the afternoons, where if you're in London, that would be the US session in the afternoon. And then by 4:30 and 5 o'clock, Europe is sort of finished but for the day for day trade. So there are windows throughout the day, but there's that early morning move, which is very profitable and good indeed. Think about your time. If you're somebody working, you're traveling, or you're, on the train, you're driving trains or something, and you can't focus on your trading, maybe in the evening time when you're not working, then that would be the perfect time to look for swing trades maybe, or overnight trades. I do something on a 4-hour chart where, every candlestick is 4 hours long, and that's quite slow as well, but I could do overnight trades. So I'll put a trade on at 8 o'clock in the evening, and then by the next morning, it's either stopped me out or made a very nice profit. So that's on the 4-hour stuff, and that's really short term, but it's not day trading, it's not swing trading. It sits in that 4-hour time frame, overnight trade. So think about your time when you can actually do this. And of course, you're going to get an answer pretty quickly, because if you can't fit it in, you can't do it. You'll have to adjust and do the appropriate trading for you. Think about the future here, number 3. Think about the future. Imagine yourself in 2 years' time. Are you going to be doing swing trading in 2 years' time? Are you going to be doing day trading are you going to be a day trader forever? Think about it. Think about what's the future hold for you. What type of trader do you want to be? Because there's no point starting being a swing trader now, where you really just want to be you feel like you're going to be a day trader. You've got plenty of time on your hands. You can day trade the markets. No point being a day trader if you feel you can't keep this going. You might as well just be a swing trader and learn your profession right now. So learn fast in this discovery phase, guys. Trade slowly. Make sure you've got money and that you've got the account to keep on going. Don't do anything crazy in the first area of discovery. All right. What has happened before with people that have come to us here at Trading College is that, they say, I tried to do this type of trading and I just realized it wasn't for me. And now I want to do your stuff, this type of trade, which looks much more simpler. Okay. So learn fast, trade slower. And, it's just like any profession. You've got to learn the skills to do it, and and then practice. And if you practice, there's a very good chance you could become really, really good at this. And practice throughout anything in life, if you want to do a new skill, is the secret to being any good at it. And I tell my kids that every single week. If you want to do something, you want to become something, you've got to find how to do it and learn that skill and practice that skill, and then it becomes easier. Just like any new thing we've done, guys, any new skill that we want to learn, you just got to learn how to do it. And at the start, the discovery phase, where you go through that mishmash of knowing what it takes to be a really good trader, is the discovery phase that you need to learn very quickly. And be sensible and be honest with yourself. All right, because this is a great way of making money. This is a great profession. Just think about what style you want to do. Speak to one of us. We're glad to help you. And I'll speak to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
The Trading College Podcast. Thanks for joining us, and remember to subscribe for future updates.